Smart Learning. In this video I am going to discuss about uniform convergence. First of all, let us know about uniform convergence. Uniform convergence, the sequence Sn of a real valued function. The sequence Sn of a real valued function which is defined on S is said to converge uniformly into a function, to the function pi of x defined on Sn. If limit n tends to infinity, Sn of x equals to pi of x for all x belongs to S. For epsilon greater than 0, there exists a positive integer. So for epsilon greater than 0, there exists a positive integer. What is a positive integer here? M. Such that mod Sn of x minus pi of x less than epsilon. For mod Sn of x minus pi of x which is less than epsilon for all n greater than or equals to m. Now let us discuss few example problems based on uniform convergence. So first one, if fn of x equals to 1 plus 2 into cos square nx by root n, then prove that fn converges uniformly to 0 on R. So what we have to prove here? Fn should converge uniformly to 0 on R. So given sequence, what is given here? Fn of x equals to 1 plus 2 into cos square nx by root n. So we have to apply mod on both sides. So mod, we are applying mod on both sides. Mod Fn of x equals to mod 1 plus 2 into cos square nx by root n. Since mod cos square nx less than or equals to 1. So less than or equals to mod 1 plus 2 into, so what is cos square nx here? 1. 2 into 1 by root 10. Now mod Fn of x less than or equals to here 1 plus 2, how much? 3. 3 by root 10 as it is. The function converges uniformly if it is less than epsilon. So for making it less than epsilon, we are taking here root 10 greater than 3 by epsilon. We are replacing this root 10 by epsilon. So for root 10 greater than 3 by epsilon, that is n greater than 9 by epsilon square. So this root goes here and becomes square. So 9 by epsilon. So mod Fn of x is less than epsilon. Since here 9 by epsilon square is independent of x. So therefore Fn converges uniformly to 0. This is the solution. Now next to sum. If Fn is a sequence of continuous functions on closed interval a comma b, and suppose that Fn to f uniformly on closed interval a comma b, then limit n tends to infinity, integral a to b Fn of x equals to integral a to b f of x dx. So here given, since Fn to f uniformly on closed interval a comma b, since this Fn to f uniformly on closed interval a comma b, then there exists a number. What is the number here? N, capital N. Number is a capital N here, such that mod Fn of x minus f of x is less than epsilon by b minus a. For all x belongs to closed interval a comma b, for all this small n greater than capital N. This we are considering as equation 1. Let us consider mod integral a to b Fn of x dx minus integral a to b f of x dx, which is equals to mod integral a to b Fn of x minus f of x dx. Now less than or equals to, we have to take this integral outside. Integral a to b mod Fn of x minus f of x dx. So here less than or equals to, integral a to b as it is. So here mod Fn of x minus f of x is less than epsilon by b minus a. So here in the place of this mod Fn of x by f of x, what we have to substitute here? Epsilon by b minus a into dx as it is. So that is equals to epsilon by b minus a into integral a to b dx, which is equals to epsilon by b minus a into, so here integral a to b dx means what we will get here, 1 into dx means b minus a. So now this b minus a is cancelled, which is equals to epsilon. So mod integral a to b fn of x dx minus integral a to b f of x dx is less than epsilon. As we have discussed in the question, fn to f uniformly converges, so it is less than epsilon, so it converges uniformly. So therefore limit n tends to infinity, integral a to b fn of x dx equals to integral a to b f of x dx. This is the solution. Now let us discuss next question. For x belongs to closed interval 0 comma infinity open interval, let fn of x equals to x by n. So this is given here. Now first bit, find whether f of x equals to limit n tends to infinity fn of x. Next bit, determine whether fn to f converges uniformly on closed interval 0 comma 1. Now third bit, determine whether fn to f converges uniformly on closed interval 0 comma infinity open interval. So here given, what is given here, fn of x equals to x by n. First bit here, limit n tends to infinity fn of x equals to limit n tends to infinity. What is fn of x here? What is fn of x? X by n. So limit n tends to infinity, fn of x equals to x by n. Now, so as n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. So limit 1 by n tends to 0 x by n, which is equals to, so here as n tends to infinity, 1 by n tends to 0. So limit that equals to limit 1 by n tends to 0 x by n. Now we have to substitute this 1 by n equals to 0. So x into 0, which is equals to 0. Therefore limit n tends to infinity fn of x equals to 0. So fn of x converges uniformly to 0. Therefore limit n tends to infinity fn of x equals to f of x. This is the solution for first bit. So in b bit, mod fn of x. So what is f of x here? We got now only f of x value. F of x equals to 0. So fn of x, mod fn of x minus 0 equals to mod x by n. So which is less than or equals to, here since in the b bit what is given, x belongs to closed interval 0 comma 1. So x belongs to 0 comma 1. So less than or equals to 1 by n. Since x belongs to 0 comma 1, then it is less than or equals to 1 by n. So for making this function uniformly converges, what we are taking here, for n greater than 1 by epsilon. So for n greater than 1 by epsilon, that implies f mod fn of x is less than epsilon. So therefore we can say that fn of x converges uniformly to 0 on closed interval 0 comma 1. When n is greater than 1 by epsilon, we can say that fn of x converges uniformly to 0 on given closed interval 0 comma 1. This is the solution for b bit. So here c bit, what is given, determine whether, so fn to f converges uniformly on closed interval 0 comma infinity open interval. So here mod fn of x equals to mod x by n. That implies mod fn of x is greater than or equals to 1, since x belongs to closed interval 0 comma infinity open interval. So here x belongs to 0 comma infinity. We are taking here mod x fn of x greater than or equals to 1. So what is the condition for uniform convergence here? Mod fn minus f should be less than epsilon for n greater than or equals to m. But here what we took here, but epsilon equals to 1. So that implies mod fn of x greater than or equals to epsilon. it should be less than epsilon, but it is greater than or equals to epsilon. Then we can therefore fn of x does not uniformly converges to 0. This is the solution.